Hey everybody, it's Matt. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, folks, I have a lot of updates to you guys regarding Terra Luna Classic, of course, talking about where I see the price personally, in my opinion, going in the near future, and just some news overall about Terra Luna Classic. So if you guys are new, folks, you know what you got to do. Hit that subscribe button, guys. I cover Terra Luna Classic every single day on the channel and always keep you guys in the loop, as well as Chibi Inu and a bunch of other stuff I know you guys want to see. So with that being said, folks, let's get right into it. So Terra Luna right now at the particular moment is actually doing okay on the day, presuming we are up a little bit, around 3% over the past 24 hours. Now, obviously, this actually is a little bit better than maybe it looks, because when we compare things to the 7-day mark, you guys can see just about how poorly we were doing early in September, and that in itself was still significantly better than what we were doing in August. So again, sometimes zooming out and looking at the big picture can be important here. So again, definitely possible to see some substantial gains, in the near future still, just a matter of time, in my personal opinion. But when we talk a little bit about market cap and all of that, we are at $2.7 billion right now, which again places us number 29 here in the entire world for all crypto. And real quick, guys, before any further, guys, make sure to check out my free Discord, guys, linked down below in the description. If you guys have any questions for me or would like to ask me about some stuff, would love to have you guys over there in the free Discord. I also have my paid Patreon down below, but if you want to talk for free, hop on in. Would love to see you guys over there. But when we talk a little bit about volume right now, that is what has taken the largest hit over the past 24 hours. So volume is down a little over 40%, and that's nothing particularly major, because the majority of the volume still happens to be buy volume, and that is ultimately what I think most people want to see, is continuing to see more buy volume than we see sell volume. So that's always good. And again, looking at some of the historical data, of course, in late August, early September, there was very, very little volume around Terra Luna Classic. Nobody really seemed interested in trading it at all. And then out of nowhere, we basically have this ridiculous, incredible surge that really does place us in some better sort of light compared to, this dead coin that no one was really caring about in August. We've really made a very, very far come up. So when we take a look at patterns and things like that, and obviously talking about, from a technical level, what is actually happening, there are a few things to consider. But in one of my recent videos, I warned you guys that, hey, something that worries me is the idea of seeing a head and shoulders pattern. And really the way that something like that looks is you have your left shoulder here, you have your head, and then you have your right shoulder here. And when this typically happens, you fall below the neckline. So if we have a neckline here, we tend to fall below. That is something that tends to happen with a head and shoulders pattern. And you can see, what this looks like in some examples here, but, basically you have a neckline that is headed down, and, in each instance, we are not able to, pass this head. We are not able to, sort of break through that resistance. So we end up just falling through this support. So when we take a look at what Luna Classic is doing right now on this particular minute, what it's doing a little bit alarms me, in the sense that we do have a left shoulder here, we have that head right here, and then it looks like we are forming another shoulder. And then the problem is, once that happens, you have a sort of a neckline here, and the chances are that we will not be able to maintain these key levels of support here, and there's a very good chance that you could fall through. So where do we end up falling down to? That's really a good question. Now, I think most people probably could agree that I would say we keep at least some of the gains we made in early September. So I think a conservative estimate, and again, I don't think a lot of people are excited to hear this, but I think a conservative estimate is somewhere around the 34 mark. And that to me, at least in my opinion, does seem to be a little bit of a more stable place to bounce off of. So even if, we end up making kind of a second shoulder here and end up falling through, it is very possible we could land somewhere around the 33, at least in my guess. And then, of course, if you want to say we even lose some of these major gains here on the 5th and go back to our progress on the 4th, it is possible that we could land somewhere around 29 or 30. So that is my personal guess, in a poor case scenario, you would see us losing, you know, around 20 or 25% of the token's value in some kind of free fall. Now, obviously, hope that doesn't happen, but that is just kind of the worry that is going on right now. So that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more daily Terra Luna Classic analysis. Of course, I always keep it honest. I always keep it real with you guys and give you my honest opinion on what is going on right now. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matt. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.